The NBA Cup championship. I was just talking to like the live about it. Is like it's a big deal. So I don't care what anybody said because there's some people like we don't want to win the cup, but it something at the end of the year leading to the new year of the same season, it means something. So it's like why not? It was pretty good close game, and y'all see the score 97-81 on the Bucks over the Thunder. And to let y'all know, the win and losses for this game doesn't count on their season record. So just the wins, before like in the quarterfinals and the semifinals, they count, but this one does not. So either the Thunder lost, they still gonna have like only 5 losses and still the first in the West. So we will look at the standings and stuff, and after that, oh yeah, yeah, thanks. Hey, Jazz girl. But anyway, yeah, the first quarter did have me a little bit worried about this game. It's like, okay, they're messing up, and it seemed like Thunder was getting their flow. And thanks for the like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Um, but God, this is like when they won the championship in 2021, it was like harder to say, but winning the NBA Cup like this, and it's kind of like a new thing. Although it's like their second season doing this, it's still huge because the first in the East to do it, and the first in our division to do it. Although we're not like big in the conference. Hey Johnny, um, but yeah, this is huge. But like I said, I got a little worried in the first quarter. I did get worried. Then they was coming back a little bit, and I started getting a little bit less worried in the second quarter. Still worried, but a little bit because at the time the half they were up by one, 51-50. Then this third quarter surge with the Bucks, yeah, you just couldn't be more happy with it. They yeah, they did great. Hitting their shots, and and although you're gonna look at their 3-point percentage and thinking like, okay, they did all right, but it still doesn't look right. But yeah, for the Thunder, and I think one of the things that kind of was the Bucks' saving grace, that Oklahoma City Thunder did not make any of their. They I think they only made like 4 threes, and yeah, they was like missing their threes, and I was thinking like, okay, what's up with that? You be thinking normally, like most of them will probably like at least hit threes and stuff like that, and yeah. But then again, like something like this, the team like was in the playoffs last season, and I think they got out of the second round, I believe. I think it was the second round, but yeah, them getting all the way to like the Cup championship finals. I think what they can do, like they can learn from this too, and the Bucks can learn from this too. Like what's like what can they do if they like play together? So because the thing like in the first quarter, the Thunder did nothing but attack the basket and trapping Giannis and stuff like that. It it worked, but it didn't work that much. But it was enough for them, leading in the first quarter where the Thunder did lead, and I think there was their highest scoring game, and the Bucks' highest scoring game, in the quarter. Yep, they about to talk about it now.
Oklahoma City Thunder, and they did. Big 12 Sports Director Dario Melendez is here, and Dario, the Bucks won a perfect 7-0 on their way to the title.
Dominant performance by the Bucks in this NBA Cup, and history made tonight in Las Vegas as the Bucks bet big. They bet on themselves, and they won big, clutching that first NBA Cup championship in franchise history. This game was really about just one player, the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis, as you mentioned, Kristen, guaranteed before the game that the Bucks would win this title, and he is a man of his word. Antetokounmpo with a triple-double. Listen to this. Game-high 26 points. Game-high 19 rebounds, and you guessed it, game-high 10 assists as the Bucks win the second ever NBA Cup championship.
Watched it at work.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Nice.
NBA Cup MVP on
I said, AJ in a moment. I said, I'm within 2 minutes of the final whistle. Fanatics sent me an email with t-shirts for sale.
For winning this championship. More highlights coming up on 12 Dudes. What's it should say?
All right, Dario, thank you. Hopefully they just keep the winning going into the season. And the Bucks' regular season schedule continues on Friday. They'll be taking on the Cavaliers in Cleveland. They return to Pfizer Forum on Saturday to face the Washington Wizards.
And they probably most likely will get like a banner up. Hey, what's up, No? Long time no see. But anyways, like I was saying, like Oklahoma City was up by 127-28 in the first quarter. Then you got the Bucks. They was leading the rest of the three quarters. Ever since 24-22. I think that's not the lowest. Okay, so we need to get to the third quarter, and for the Thunder, this was the lowest scoring game, like quarter, I should say, for them, with 14, and the Bucks 26. And of course, the fourth quarter was the lowest that the Bucks had scored, 20 to Thunder's 17. And yeah, the problem was like maybe like around like almost 3 minutes into the game, they kind of gave up. But I guess if it was me as a coach, like I would at least like wait till like at least like 2 minutes to the end of the game. Then I understand. Now everybody's not a basketball guy, so I understand that.
Coffee.
Oh, welcome back, Jazz. But if I was like the Thunder's coach, I would have kept them playing until under 2 minutes, when you're for sure that we're not going to make a comeback. They did it in like over 3 minutes, but I guess. But football and basketball. But yeah, like either way, they do win the money, and Thunder wins the money too, just like a little bit less. But the Bucks, they got the trophy. So enough about that. Let's get into the stats. We're gonna start with the Bucks first. Yeah, 34 out of 81 with 42% from the field. So, it's okay. And 3-point percentages, and I'm surprised at this one that it looks, this distant with the percentages. 17 to 40, what you might have said that 43% from three, and didn't look right, but yeah, that's kind of huge. Well, we already know the story with the free throws, 12 to 18, with Michael says 67% from the free throw line. Then you got 9 offensive rebounds with a total of 52, 25 assists. I already know they got more assists than the Thunder does. The first half, they didn't.
7 is Godzilla.
Yep. And then of course that's where he left. So.
Oh yeah, he is. And I'm sorry, I feel bad for your Cowboys, but I'm not a Cowboy fan. But like I said, I understand it. But yeah, Giannis is on top of his game on this one. Games in the past too. But anyways, where I was at. Oh yeah, 6 steals for the Bucks, 4 blocks, and yeah, they really got to calm down with these turnovers though. 17 turnovers, and with all that flaws and like turnovers, they still managed,
Someone said the Tesla
win.
Cybertruck is just a
So yeah, just crazy. Now we're gonna get to the status of the Thunder. Um, yeah, like not that good. It's like their field goal shooting. Not as good as they normally would. Raiders, Chiefs, or Lions. I'm not a fan of the Raiders, but I don't hate them. Um, Chiefs and Lions, yeah, I like them. Um, let's see. Let's say 29 to 86. When Marvel said that's 34% from the field for the Thunder. Yeah, and this is probably their worst 3-point shooting. I don't know if it was like ever in the franchise history. I don't know about that, but this is probably the worst like 3-point shooting I ever seen. So
I believe you. I
yeah,
believe
I understand that. Yeah, but 5 of 32 from three. With Marvel said that's 16% from three, and yeah, that's got to be a low for them. Um, Free throws are good. 18 to 22. With you might say that's 82% from the free throw. Of course, like when it comes to free throws, like
just like your mom.
different teams are going to be better than the Bucks. Oh wow, not that much offensive rebounds, only 7. So I'm pretty shocked about that one. And the Bucks did out rebound them, with Thunder having a total of 43 rebounds, not that many assists with 13, 10 steals, only 5 blocks, and look at that, they are not that bad in turnovers, only 10. That's crazy. Um. Anyways, let's get to the player status. Like I said, they still don't play Torian Prince enough, and it's just like, why start them? How to do something? Oh, okay, I understand. Um. Anyways, we're gonna go over the Bucks. Okay, their player status first. You got Giannis Antetokounmpo. With the game high, they said. I thought, Shea would have had like at least close to that or something, but probably not. But we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, the game high, 26 points, and yeah, bad 4 turnovers. That's crazy. But 3 blocks, 2 steals, 10 assists, and 19 rebounds. So it'd be cool. He would have like a 20-20 game. So what do you think of LeBron taking a break? Um, I don't know. I think the next season for LeBron will be his last. So that's what I'm getting at. And
Yeah, this is
sometimes you can be in good shape and stuff when your age, but sometimes age does catch up with you. It really does. Although it sucks, but
I don't care.
yeah, it happens. But anyways, like I said, triple double for Giannis. 4 offensive rebounds. Six. Oh, okay. 6 to 11 from the free throw. 10 to 19 from the field. Um, Brook Lopez, stepped up where they needed it. He had 13 points, only 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 9 rebounds. So near double double for him, and I'm glad he was like on those rebounds. Do you think his son deserved to be where he is? Bronny. Yeah. If he wasn't gonna listen to anybody else, they'd say he should have stayed for 1 more year in college. But no, Lakers got him anyway, and yeah, I think if he wasn't gonna listen, that was probably gonna be the next option for him to go to the G League and develop there. So maybe stay at the G League for a year or two, and maybe like year 3, he'll probably be better. So yeah. Oh, okay. But anyways, like I said, Brook Lopez with near double double, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 of 6 from three, but 5 of 12 from the field. He gotta get better with his,
I really try.
like in the paint and stuff like that. So he can take everybody. Although people like teams will try to like also like triple team him, but he got to do a little bit better. And yeah, he tied with Giannis with the most minutes, so that's a surprise. Um, Damian Lillard with 23 points, um, 4 turnovers. No, that's crazy. One steal, 4 assists, which he could have been a little bit better at, but 4 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound. 6 or 7 from the free throw was not bad, and this is not bad too. He had a decent shooting night. 5 of 10 from three and 6 of 12 from the field. So it's actually not that bad. Now we go to the bench. I think it's only worth like talk about 2 players on the bench. Bobby did try to do his thing, but his field goal just wasn't that good tonight. But managed to have like 9 rebounds. So yeah. But anyways, I don't get that what you saying. Like, I don't get what you're saying. But anyways, you got Gary Trent Jr. Led the bench with 13 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 3 of 6 from three, and 5 of 9 from the field. So that's good. And do you live? Oh, you saying do I live in Vegas? No, I don't. I'm not in Vegas, and I do not want to live there. Do you think the Bucks going to make some noise this year? You know, I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping they do. But right now they on the right direction. So far so good, and think they will make some noise. And then again, you got like less than what you got like a couple of months ahead away from the trade deadline. So I know they're trying to make some moves now, and probably they just needed to like finish this up. Then probably we'll talk about that at the side. So maybe they'll do something to the trade deadline, or who knows? Because they do need a backup big. They really do. So hopefully don't worry about the wings, because I think you got more than enough wings to defend. You just need a backup big that can at least play power forward or center, power forward and center. I mean, but yeah, that's the player stats for the Bucks. Now let's get to the Oklahoma City Thunder. You got Jalen Williams with 18 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw, 1 of 4 from three, and 8 of 20 from the field. You got Isaiah Hardenstein. Looked like he was making most of his shots, so looked like they couldn't even stop him from the paint. Although he didn't score as much as I think he normally would. But yeah, 16 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 12 rebounds. So he has a double-double with 5 offensive rebounds. Oh, I just said that I don't live in Las Vegas, and I don't want to either. Anyways, Isaiah Hardenstein with 5 offensive rebounds, 4 from the free throw, and 6 of 11 from the field. That's actually his height. That's crazy. Say Juris Alexander led the team with 21 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 of 4 from three, and 2 of 9 from three, and 8 of 24 from the field. And we got Isaiah Joe, with 7 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 1 of 6 from three, and 2 of 7 from the field. And yeah, it ain't much to say about their bench, because they didn't do much. Especially, you thought you would get a lot out of Alex Caruso, but really wasn't much. So maybe their bench could have been part of the problem too, that they couldn't get any more scoring from their bench. It was just mainly like their three. Might as well say their big three, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's where WFSO stand for. Wrestling Fans Speak Out. Yep, WWE and WWF. Yep, I like them. But anyways, final score 97-81. I'm glad the Bucks won something. They're the first in the Eastern Conference to win this cup, and second team overall to do it. So
He wanted to be my friend.
they can't take that away. Oh yeah, I ain't had a problem with WCW. Of course not. Um, but anyways, we're going to get to the stats.
I was just watching.
Although the stats tonight is not going to change anything because I don't think the stats don't even count for this game. But let's see. You got Giannis still first in scoring, and of course he's fifth in rebounds. Then let's see. Got Brook Lopez tied with third in blocks, and yeah, he kind of went down. Yeah, you know, like all wrestling is good except for I would say AEW to a certain point is because with them is because of management. So that's my issue with AEW is management. So let me go to like complete leaders in the offensive might as well say scoring. I don't know why they say offensive. You might as well just say scoring. Okay, let's see if Dame is still in the oh crap, I hate this. Let me just move this that camera there, and I know they're gonna talk more about the game in a bit. So
Unblemished NBA Cup record on the line tonight in Vegas. Milwaukee winning perfect 4-0 in group play, and then perfect 2-0 in knockout play. Now their championship.
yeah, he is. That's good.
Championship game against the number one team in the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's head to Vegas.
Yeah, Dame's still in the top 10 with 25.7 points per game, and of course you got Giannis with 32.7 per game. I would say almost 33 points a game, and Dame with 26 points a game. So really close of an average of scoring that Damian Lillard had last year. So can't complain about it. Let's go to standings.
As the Bucks win the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, top the Thunder, 97-81. Let's check out our Rosen Automotive scoreboard. So Milwaukee Bucks cap off that unbeaten NBA Cup run by hoisting the cup for the first time in franchise history, with Giannis being named tournament MVP.
These two games, no matter win or lose, we know we're going to leave Vegas, we're going to be a better team. I'm so proud of this group. Man, I'm so proud of this group.
Big congrats to the Bucks. Meanwhile, NBA announcing today that they have changed.
Oh yeah, the new All-Star game format.
It's now a 4-team, 3-game tournament format. 24 All-Stars will be drafted into 3 teams. That 4th team is going to be a bunch of youngsters, a rising star squad, with the winners of the semis advancing to the championship game. And the way you win a game is by being the first team to score or surpass 40 points. Damian Lillard, not totally sold on this new twist to the NBA's Midwinter Classic.
Yeah, I kind of get why.
I understand what's being attempted. You want to create some type of competitiveness in that game on Sunday. One side of me is like, why change it? But I think just like this NBA Cup, some incentive in there for people to get after it earlier in the season and try to get something done. So I think that's a possible route for that as well. But we'll see. I know they switched it up a little bit this year, and we'll see how it goes.
Football after all.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can say. Like, see, yeah, Dame is for Oakland. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and hopefully, they do that too, and yeah, and I agree with that too. That the Blazers look like they didn't give them more pieces. Like, I think they tried, but it's like it just didn't work out, and they just didn't know when the right time to make a move, and they kind of make the moves like a little bit too late. And I know the farthest Dame had got to when he was in Portland was the Western Conference Finals. And I think it was against the Warriors, and they ended up getting swept. I think that was 2019 season, I believe. Yeah, yeah, it was. Season stats. Of course, Cleveland's up there. Boston number two. Then you got the Knicks number three. Then you got the Magic, the Bucks, and the Heat tied with losses, but Orlando right now does have the advantage, and the Bucks. I guess from that Saturday game, they move up to fifth. Oh, okay, because the Heat. Okay, the Heat lost. Yeah, yeah, they lost to the Pistons yesterday. Um, then seven, you got Atlanta. Eight is like a two-way tie between Indiana and Chicago. Then you got Detroit Pistons in the 10th. Then you got Brooklyn Nets down there underneath the play-in tournament position. Then you got the 76ers. This is like the single digit win column. Philadelphia, Charlotte, Toronto, and the Wizards, of course, the worst team, well, the worst record, I should say, in the NBA in the East. Then you got the Thunder. Besides this loss, they still won five straight. Um, then you got Memphis. They're up there, and Memphis, Houston, and Dallas. They got a three-way tie and loss. But Houston and Dallas are tied with the same record with for third. Denver. Oh, they moved up a little bit. Okay, they're in fifth. Then you got Phoenix and Minnesota and Golden State Warriors all tied for six. Same record and all. Then you got Los Angeles Clippers. Then you got. Oh, then you got the Lakers. Okay. So those 10 teams, well, the top 10 are like over 500. Then you got the Spurs that's underneath the Lakers that is like on the 500 mark. Then you got Sacramento. Now you got the single digit win column with Portland, Utah, and Pelicans. So, yeah, it's like something good to celebrate. So congratulations to the Bucks once again, and maybe on Saturday when I forgot who they play, but I know they're gonna probably hang that banner up on Saturday. So that still would be good to see. So let me just look at their record before we move on. I mean, not their record, but schedule before we move on. Because I know they got Cleveland on the road on Friday. I know that. Oh, and they second in the division. Okay, I thought they could have been like third or something, but I guess that's just me. Let's go to their schedule. Okay, it's the Wizards. Okay, they got on Saturday at home. So yeah, that would be interesting. Play Cleveland like one of the tough teams. Then you got Washington.
Yeah, I know you were on that chat.
This is crazy. Okay, the December 26th game is a lot, but looking at the day after New Year's Eve game, they do play Brooklyn as well. Tickets are cheap, so maybe I'll end up going to a Brooklyn game. And plus, they're gonna welcome back. And it's gonna suck for how they end up just get rid of Dennis Schroeder, and yeah, they're not gonna be that good. Ooh, maybe a few games I may be interested in going next month. We will see. Oh damn, that's in New Orleans. I thought that was here. Okay, so there's probably like at least 3 games I'll be interested in going in January. We'll see. Okay, yeah, that's all I want to know. And the crazy thing is, as y'all see, like on this screen, that Yeah, they got the merchandise already. But then again, it's typical anyway, so it shouldn't be like that. Not that much surprise. But I'm waiting for the banner. I'm waiting for them to have like a like one of those flags so I can put on the door. That's what I'm waiting on, to have like the horror deal. So hopefully they have that soon. Ooh, I like that hat. But anyways, let's move on. What I was trying to look at is, oh my god. Yeah, we'll just skip on the card thing. It was something that was oh god, okay, a lot of people. This was the one, Bucks may acquire a. They saying that okay, 158 million two-player package by cutting ties with Chris Middleton, and the funny thing was, like, I thought the Bucks can only do like one-on-one trades and like 1 for 2 whatever, but yeah, like if you like got a 3-team trade, you can trade like multiple players, and I'm pretty shocked that you can do that. But I will tell y'all the problem about this in a minute. So, Bucks received Kyle Kuzma, Bogdan Bogdanovic, the player they should have had in the 2020-21 season. But, things happened, and plus they lost a draft pick off of that. Larry Nance Jr., another big. Well, he can play, both forward, power forward, and center. And Cody Zeller, another center, and I think they had him once before. And another forward, Anthony Gill. Hawks received Chris Middleton, the 2031 second-round pick from the Bucks. I don't know why they think the Bucks had to always give up, second round, their picks or whatever. Like, this is crazy. But anyways, the Wizards received Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, AJ Johnson, which no, I wouldn't even trade AJ Johnson. Maja Beauchamp, a 2031 unprotected first round pick from the Bucks, a 2028 first round pick swap with the Atlanta, and a 2025 second round pick from Atlanta. So what I did this on the trade machine, and I will show y'all like what actually happened, because I did this earlier just to test to see if it actually worked. Of course, like FanSpro, it's the most accurate trade machine there is. Most accurate, more than more accurate than ESPN's. So let's see. Hawks. Then I gotta scroll up and add like a third team, which I hate when this happens.
Yeah, I remember that.
Let's see if I can
I remember that stuff. The whiskey with cola. I remember that drink.
I'm about to say finally cleared. Okay. Now team 3. Of course, you gotta go all the way down to the Wizards. Now we can put this down,